Well, hello folks, and welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. I've talked about it for a couple of years now, and we've been wanting to have a little outdoor kitchen country club area, and we started on it a couple of years ago, and then we had to put things aside. Man, this thing will jump. You see how thick it is right past this little clearing. And that's how fast it jumped in about 2 years, because all the way back in there to where them shadows are, I had it cleared out just like this 2 years ago. And if it hadn't been for this good hardwood bottom canopy here that keeps it in the shade most of the time, it would have been higher than that. But just so y'all know, oh, got a horny-toed lizard right here. See if we can get him. See him right there? Let's see if I can, well, there he goes. I don't know if I can zoom in before he gets away. Well, I'm trying to follow him. I'm probably messing up the video chasing a lizard. There he goes up yonder. Which way did he go? There he is. No, that ain't a horny toad. That's one of them old red tail running skinks, I believe. There he is. Hard to keep up with him. If they think I'm, there he is. If they think I'm chasing them, they run a little bit better. And I ain't trying to spook them. I'm just trying to let you folks see what I saw scurrying as I walked up. I don't usually bother them. I just like to look at them, see what they're doing. He's trying to figure me out. How come he ain't messing with me? But I ain't. Well, he's a pretty big old joker. He's about good 6 to 8 inches long. We have tons of them around the farm. Alright, back to business. Let him, young man, get on with what he's doing. Get on with his rat killing, as we say. But anyway, folks, I came out here Saturday and decided I'd do a little cleanup and shot a video on my phone trying to be slick, and then for some reason he wouldn't let me upload it. So between the one I shot Saturday and the one I shot yesterday on my phone, I decided to pull out my regular camera and quit playing around. So, let me flip this around, let y'all see ugly old me. Oh goodness. And I am. I'm going to get over here on this lumber pile and have a little seat. We can talk a minute. Oh goodness. Excuse my laziness and my tiredness. There we go. There's ugly old me. Sorry to do that to you. Anyway, Miss Melanie and I we came back here several years ago. Parts of our neighborhood area we live in started getting a little crazy like the rest of the world, and we got tired of, we had a nice, pretty manicured front yard, almost an acre. And every time we tried to set out, we had to listen to stereos thumping and cars. I sound like they're logging trucks and race cars. And then crazy fussing and cussing. And we moved out in the country not to be around that kind of stuff. So we decided on the street we live on, which is out in the county, it's just got so heavily trafficked, and most of the houses sit closer to the road. And we're blessed to have almost 4 acres. And our house does sit close to the road, but we got about an acre backyard almost, and about about 2 acres in the very back that backs up to a swamp. So I don't think we'll ever in our lifetime have to worry with backdoor neighbors. And the fact that it rolls downhill toward the creek don't hurt either. But you get back here, and once everybody gets home and settles down, it's fairly quiet. And you ain't looking at houses, and you ain't looking at cars, and you can kind of relax. And for a while, we talked about doing this, and we brought out a fire ring, swing set for Miss Melanie to enjoy. Bought a barbecue grill or two out here, and it was nice in the evening, especially toward fall. You could get out here and start a small fire. You could cook something. You could sit and relax without all the hubbub. And we really wanted to just build us a little place we could relax, and everything would be a little bit permanent, not quite sitting on a folding chair, one of those bag chairs every time you come out. So we just nicknamed it the Country Club, or the Outdoor Kitchen. And like I said, it's the closest thing to a country club we'd ever get into. We don't want to be in one, but a real one wouldn't have us. They don't want poor folks, and certainly don't want ugly poor folks. But like I said, we've put it off for long enough. And so I got out here the other day and just roughly stretched it out, measured it just kind of roughly. So we're roughly right now, this little clearing I showed you is somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 to 50 by 40 to 50. And the little building we're going to try to build is basically just going to be a deck with a top on it, and try on the back end of it to have just a little enclosed area where we can keep some, nothing valuable, but some little dishes. If we want to come out here and grill, we'll have everything we need to, cook a hamburger, a hot dog. And if we want to sit out here and eat, we'll have some, things like that. I've been scrounging around, and a while back I found me about to drop the camera, drunk cam there for a minute. Found a stainless steel sink, nothing wrong with it. So got that. We're gonna run water out here and maybe some electricity for us over, maybe not. But basically we just want to have a little level place we can sit and relax, maybe get us a couple of rocking chairs and a swing set, and just sit out here and not bother a soul, play a little music just loud enough we can hear it, enjoy a little fire at times, and just get away from it. A little good place to come early in the morning on the weekend, drink some coffee and scramble some eggs and cook some sausage. And getting back to when I was a boy and the family would gather and we'd have hog killings and we'd barbecue and fish fries. And so what I'm going to try to do on one side of it is I'm going to try to have me a big old-timey grill, barbecue pit, big enough I can cook a whole hog, and then have a griddle next to it. And all this cooking is either going to be charcoal or firewood. And I want to get off in here and build me an old-timey little small smokehouse where we can smoke some sausages and hams and do some bacon. And then if we need to expand and push it back a little bit, won't be no problem. Just want to, I'll clear it out. Like I said, we have one grandchild now. He's still too little to scooter-poot around by himself yet, but it's coming. Won't be long, he will be a year old, and that's when the fun's going to start from then on. So we're going to clean it up, and pretty level out here in front of us, not too bad of an incline. And we'll have it to where they can have a sandbox and a little playground. With this shade canopy, we won't have to worry about them getting blistered. And I'll keep it beat down and cleaned up enough. Hopefully we won't have to worry about no kind of snakes or nothing. And just make it a little family hangout. But I'm fixing to do some measuring. I'm wondering if what my dimensions are is really going to be enough to what I want to do. I roughly laid it out. Let me turn around and show you. I came out here the other day and I brought me some concrete blocks, and what I'm thinking about doing, and I'm not a carpenter, as you can tell about most of the stuff I show and talk, I do not know anything I'm saying. I'm bumbling it along as I try to go, but I'm not trying to build a perfect house. So if it ain't 100% level, if it ain't 100% straight, I'm gonna try to do it right. But when you got to do everything by yourself, you know, there's only so much you can do. But if we get it close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades, that's all I'm after. But the way I get it set up, roughly 12 foot long by 12 foot wide. And I'm going to come put a couple more concrete blocks in the center. Going to have us a step or two up to it right in here. And then, like I said, just basically put some 4x4s posts on the corner like I got right here, and you know, just have us a front porch, something with a little tin top on it, keep the weather off of us. If we want to come out here and cook, we ain't got to worry about getting drowned. But like I said, I brought this is an old fire pit ring we had at a hunting club years ago, and I ain't telling how many fires has been in that, and ain't nothing wrong with it. But that'll let us have a little campfire. I may cut it down a little bit, I may not, but we can enjoy the glow of the fire and the heat. But with that, we ain't got to worry about it spreading. And then, like I said, I got to come out here with my limb loppers and take these little sweet gums when I weed ate. I could have cut them down with a weed eater, but it would have wore out a lot of string, and it's just easier, you know, to clip them with the limb loppers and get them out of the way. But I'm just wondering if instead of going 12, I ought to make it 24. I've got the room. I could scoot it over a few feet that way, right in that area, and then put another row of them here. It'd be a lot more material and a lot more lumber, but like I said, really I'm only expecting mainly me and Miss Melanie to be out here. But if my original plan was to have a 6 foot wide little building area, 12 foot long, and a 6 by 12 deck. And then come out here and we'll put a swing set or two on each side and have it where, you know, if my children come, we can sit out here. If the grandbabies come, we'll cut all this down. They can run and play, and we can watch them. Back here, we ain't got to worry about cars or anything like that. It is fairly cool. That little area right in here is really the only part that gets full sun, and a little bit further back, where we're going to have the building, is going to be pretty much in the shade. And that'll give us a little bit of area to sit and play. But going to get out here probably tomorrow. Let me turn this around. If the weather's holding, tomorrow the next day. And going to try to start setting up the framework of the flooring. And I'm in the shadow, so this may not make me look any better. Show ain't gonna make me look better, but don't want to black us out. Oh, let me sit back down. It's been a long day, and I've been toting lumber and moving stuff. When you got to tote them across 3 acres, you can tell it at the end of the day. But going to get out here and, like I said, I got to level these blocks off. Then we're going to try to frame it up, the flooring. And my goal is to have the decking and hopefully the top on, you know, between now and 4th of July. Weather leaves me alone, and we are in craft show season right now, and we try to do that when there's one available. So I have to take days and carve, and you know, it takes time to make that stuff, and doing a little woodworking, and still got plenty of trying to catch back up here at my house and still working at Mom and Dad's house. So in one way, there's not a rush. Definitely want this done by fall, because we live for the fall of the year every year. We hate the sweaty, hot summertime, because down here in Alabama, like today, it ain't too bad. It's probably about middle 80s. But we've already had 90s, and hundreds are coming. And ain't nothing like Alabama in the summertime when the dog days get here late August, early September. Like that old country song, it makes you beg for each breath. You don't feel like doing nothing. You stay hot no matter what you're trying to do outdoors. And the stuff I enjoy doing, you just can't get it all done in the house. But like I said, don't want to waste a lot of time. We'll try to set the camera up the next time I get back out here. Like I said, I tried to show a few things in the other little videos, but like I said, me and my phone didn't cooperate. So this one I'm just going to try to play catch up. It's been a couple weeks since we put up something. I keep saying we're going to do better. We trying, but we just really have a lot going on, and you can't always remember to tote the camera. I'm going to have to. But we'll try to get better at that. But yeah, I think we're going to try to have a railing around the front porch. Get us some good old country rocking chairs, and just let this be a little peaceful spot we can sit and watch the grandbabies play. Future grandbabies that ain't got here yet. Hopefully we'll have some more on down the road when the time's right. And nothing else, me and Miss Melanie can ease down here and sit in the shade and have a cold bottle of water or a hot cup of coffee and enjoy. But either way, we appreciate you checking us out. Next time I'll try to show you a little bit further along the process, and if the good Lord's willing the creek don't rise, we'll see y'all down the road. And if you like these videos, please hit the like and subscribe. We need all the help we can get. Tell your friends, and till next time, y'all have a good evening.